Yeah, the planet is dying. The government hates us. The animals are leaving. The aliens aren't contacting us. We might be alone. It just might be you and me. But that's okay, because do you really need anyone else? It's the Going Off podcast.
I would have liked to meet the aliens.
The Rap Critic and Muse. Hey, RC.
What's happening?
You know, folks, in prime Going Off fashion, we done goofed. And last week, the last episode was episode 350.
We ruined it now. I hope we can't sleep and then we dream about it, you know?
I haven't been able to sleep since we recorded that episode, RC, since I made that fateful realization that, oh my god, this was episode 350. This was supposed to be reviewer's choice, and it wasn't. We fucked
Look what
up.
we've done.
And I think we've done this before, too. We've had to make up for it. But, you know, we've only done this...
We're doing it to ourselves, you know? This is our choice. We
no one told us to do this. This was our idea. That's true. And we still can't... We had one job, literally. We had one fucking job, and we can't stick to it.
Views and Rap Critic, professional internet people.
Yeah, we've definitely been at this for 10 goddamn years. You can't tell, but trust us.
I tested the microphone this time, so...
Ooh, okay, look.
Yeah.
That's the Going Off guarantee. That's what you come here for.
Guarantee.
The guarantee that we will test our microphones.
Our Nintendo seal of approval.
Oh, man. You know, this may sound familiar to you, RSC, but on the sister pod, quite literally, they just like me for real. Siobhan and I recorded an episode last week, and I didn't save my audio.
We did it again. You're making me want to save it now, but we can't save it until it's over.
Oh man, I finished editing my and the last Going Off episode, and was like, oh, maybe I can get started on the other one. And I looked at the files, and I just saw Siobhan's, and I was like, oh no. Oh god, no.
Editing makes the internet go round. It is the magic behind all of this. The hours that you don't see. And when these mistakes happen, you don't see them, internet, you know?
No!
You know what I mean? We smooth over to the next thing, but oh boy, the true internet, the true, just like the Matrix apparently in the third movie reveals that there's like a third space,
Ooh.
I'm getting too deep into my movie references, like in The Truman Show, where there's like a middle place where Christoph and all of the people who, you know, run the show goes, you know, behind the internet, that's what's really going on. The sad broken dreams of motherfuckers who forgot to hit record or recorded over their shit or what have you, you know, that behind all this machinery is the human being. Man, machine, the future. And
naturally, it was the best episode we've done up to that point, but
that's how it goes.
We're gonna redo it. So yeah, it'll be like it never happened. It'll be like that was as it was intended in the first place, like Arabian Prince sitting down a second time with us and being so courteous to ask to answer our same questions.
Walk this lonely road.
Oh. What's the goddamn simple plan?
How could this happen to me?
Yep.
We've been podcasting for over a decade.
I didn't save my audio.
It doesn't get any easier. Life's fading away. I'm sick of technology. I just want to scream. Why can't this be automated? But I'm still scared of the robots.
The microphone wasn't charged.
Then the batteries weren't full.
Look, folks, there's any number of pitfalls that can get your humble podcasters any number of ways. So just thank your lucky stars that the episodes do come out is all I'm saying.
Essentially.
But yeah, folks.
Let's get into these reviews before we...
Before my computer crashes. It's...
or a comet drops onto your computer. And you just look up to the sky. Why?
So it is reviewer's choice once again.
Look, I get the feeling we're going to have nicer things to say about this first album, is what I'm saying.
RC, look. You're right, but that doesn't mean we gotta spoil it for the listeners. They don't know.
Oh, they don't know what treasures, what treasures untold in the musical depths.
Oh, man. So, yeah, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chappell Roan. Yeah, I was on Instagram, and a Twitch streamer I follow posted in their story from this concert that they went to, and the videos, like the songs in the background, sounded so much fun and so upbeat and cute that I was like, wow, I gotta look this up right now. And they were at a Chappell Roan concert, and I immediately listened to the album. I don't want to taint the review too much, you know. I don't want to tip the scales, so to speak. It's a very strong contender for my favorite albums of last year. It's in the top 3. And we'll get into our own individual feelings on this and the individual songs. This is one thing, RC. When it comes to introducing an album to someone or something, I like the first song, right? But
okay.
I feel like it might not be the best introduction to the album. I feel like it might be a little like, okay, look, I know that was a little shaky, but...
Or was it the perfect introduction, is the question you must ask yourself.
It could be.
Just like the first skit on O.D.B's first album.
Oh, good lord. Oh, first album. Oh yeah, where it goes on forever.
but is it just giving you the proper humor, the aesthetic setup that you need for what you're about to get dropped into?
That is true, because Femininomenon is easily the goofiest song on the album. Like, it leans really hard into the goof factor.
But she's a goofy girl, but I love it.
Chappell's a goofy gal, I will admit that for sure. And that's definitely one thing that appealed me and charmed me to this album is its sense of humor. This first song, Femininomenon, to put it blankly, it's Chappell looking at these women who settle down with guys and how miserable they are now, and Chappell's like, when y'all gonna learn? When y'all gonna learn? Because this is, in case anyone doesn't know, this is a pretty gay album.
Evidently, as it goes on.
Evidently, it's just...
I'm like, gee, I wonder what this is. Oh, okay. Wait, there's so much. Oh my god, so many tracks where it's just like, hey, can I kiss your girlfriend? And I'm like, I don't think there's a male among the pronouns being talked about here.
Not really. And when they are not used complimentary. I will say that.
It is a female-centered story for sure. Nothing wrong with that. Look, Hollywood's had their side of things for what was the better part of a couple of centuries or so. Okay, we let the women talk their shit. That said, oh my goodness, sometimes it can dip a little bit where it's like, like not the girl power stuff, but just the like silliness of just like, because I realized what it was. It's like she's playing it so straight vocally, like with she's going Billie Eilish, Lord, ooh, this is so flowingly with the earnestly delivered, and then she said, it's a feminine phenomenon, and I'm like, are you aware that it sounds a little silly? Because you're sounding like you're not aware that it's it's like I don't know to laugh, like, because I'm like, are you taking this serious? Because I feel like I'm not supposed to, but now the first track is a little like more obvious, but the later track, the Pink Pony Girls,
what are all Pink Pony Girls? Pink Pony Club.
It was just too much.
Okay, well, hold on.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
So,
because you look, with all artists, there was a color, right? There was a color that all artists are. O.D.B has his color, you know what I'm saying? And I think from track to track, basically, is about like how well they are at delivering that color, right? Like at delivering the essence of who they are onto a track relative to what's happening in this track versus another track, right? And I feel like there's definitely times where it's a tightrope walk of like being able to really like, you know, give people your personality while still giving them like a real like song that it doesn't feel like a novelty, but it's still fun and silly. And I feel like, and I really appreciate that she is someone who's fucking just going for it and trying to be her unique self. Cause I'll just say it, I'll throw this gauntlet down right the fuck now. As I was listening to this album, I was like, you know what? She's a goofy goober. And you know what I'm gonna say about it? Oh no, she writes pop songs that are kind of awkward. Taylor Swift writes pop songs that are kind of awkward. What is the difference again? I don't know. Maybe let her have her lane in this bitch, cause I'm having more fun with these songs. I gotta say it. I'm having a little bit more fun over here. So
Taylor takes herself too serious. I do gotta say that.
And you know, it's like that's what it is. It's like in between. Taylor Swift doing this sick beat, I will take this, you know what I mean? Like,
look, see, that's the thing, dude, you nailed it. You fucking nailed it. Taylor does the goofy shit sometimes. You could be getting down to this sick beat, or, you want to talk to the old Taylor? She can't come to the phone right now. She's dead. It always comes off not exactly believable.
Too hokey. Just slightly too hokey.
Yeah. But when Chappell does it, you feel like this is just what she's like. When Taylor does it, it almost feels like a put-on.
I gotta be quirky. Yeah. This feels like, no, I felt like I couldn't finish this song unless I put this in here. You know, like,
so, we're gonna take forever if I don't get through some of the lyrics on this one, but just to give you I'm gonna fast forward to the second verse because it really hones in on what the song is about. So let's say it's working out. You pretend to love his mother, lying to your friends about how he's such a goddamn good lover.
Oh, that's right.
Stuck in the suburbs, you're folding his laundry. Got what you want, so stop feeling sorry. Crying at the nail salon. I'm so sick of online love. And I don't understand, why can't any man? And what's great is this bridge where she specifically goes, ladies, you know what I mean? Like she's calling out to the audience like...
I don't know what it is. Like in this track, this is like, it's slightly bit, and maybe it's just because it's the first track, so you gotta get used to it, but it's like it feels like her enthusiasm is right on the edge of like motivational speaker who's not fully into what they're saying. So it kind of becomes like are you, what's happening? You know what I mean? Like, are you trying to sell me something right now? Like, what is the feminine phenomenon? Yeah, I feel like I could have had a clearer explanation.
Because they don't really, because Chappell doesn't really give too much of an explanation as to what a feminine phenomenon. Because the way she would describe what a feminine phenomenon is you gotta hit it like Rompapom, you gotta get it hot like Papa John, you gotta make a bitch go on and on.
Hey.
It's a feminine phenomenon.
Yeah. So I was like, now first of all, this is what I was like. Do I like this or do I not like this with just how delayed it is? Because at first it's like, beat it up, get it hot.
Oh yeah, it teases it. Yeah.
Verb. So like I kind of wish it would have just happened right afterwards because it was just like hit it, or at least like for the final time they would have just ran right into it. You know what I mean? Because it just feels like the why are you stop delay? I mean, okay, but it is kind of funny what she did there, but just get to it. Like, you know.
How did you like the arguing? The spoken word part, dude, can you play a song with a fucking beat?
That's the thing. I'm like, I liked that though, but it was just like, just an extra second where it was just like, could we have just gotten right to it? Like,
and then
do it the first time and not every time. You know what I mean? I was like,
that's true.
Fucking hit it like Rumpapom. God damn it, I'm waiting. This is the feminine phenomenon. So is the feminine phenomenon just actively telling him to, you know, be more active about his sex? Like, what is that what his thing said? Because I feel like there's a simpler way this could be worded.
The dudes aren't doing it right. And to do it right, you gotta get it out like Papa John. That's the step that they're missing, RC.
I just feel like as a woman, you know, she could help shed more light for the fellas more directly. Just mention something about what to do with the 2 finger. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Look, I'm just saying, if there was like a little play on words with like twist a finger like that, you know what I mean? I was like, you know, if there was something, but it's just like, just in general, you know, hit that shit, like have sex with her, man. It's like, I don't know, okay, you know what? Hey, some people maybe they need to be told, maybe. But through the verses though, I like the verses because as you were talking about it, it was reminding me of what felt like the other side of what was that?
I don't want to wait. Oh, yeah, who was that? I already don't remember her name. We talked about that album. Damn, I don't remember, but yeah.
Pretty white kids with problems, come on.
Yeah.
But oddly enough, that song is actually not about that at all. That song is about like war and like coming home from war in 18, like the Civil War, and you know the toxic masculinity back then that they were dealing with or something like that. And it was like, whoa. But then there was another song on there about like, where is my John Wayne? Where have all the cowboys gone? Yeah. This feels like so much more. This feels like the way to attack that. You know what I mean? Like, this feels like so much more oomph to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but then it was just with the hook where it just felt like, but that didn't feel like it really was the buildup of what was happening before. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like, do it like this. And if he can't, then bitch, we will. Like, maybe something like that. But it just kind of felt like a generic hit that shit chorus. You know what I mean? Like,
so what you're basically saying is it's like when you're listening to Monster Mash. And they keep talking about the Monster Mash, but they don't tell you how to do the Monster Mash. You're just stuck there going, like, well, everyone's doing the Monster Mash, so I guess it's a dance, but fuck if I know how to do it.
I got mad FOMO over here. I'm like, were we already supposed to know? Why isn't he telling us? Put your arms out front and lean side to side. Is that it? I could swear there's more. They're going to be on you when you do that, Dougie? Really? Am I just not doing it right?
They told me all I had to do was pull up my pants and do the rock away. That's not the Monster Mash, though.
I just mean all these dances don't tell you, like, they don't in the songs tell you what to do.
I'm over here doing the Cupid Shuffle. I meant to do the Monster Mash.
Even the Soldier Boy is like, what is it? Crank your arms 2 times back to side. It's like, what? He does the thing forward to you. He doesn't even tell you what that is.
No, you need to see the music video to know. That's the thing. And there's no music video for Feminine Phenomenon, unfortunately. There's music videos for, like, every other song on this goddamn album, but not that one.
I was a little disappointed in the Pony song, but we'll get to it.
Okay, that's fine. The centerpiece of the album, and basically the breakout hit because she played it on, I think it was Stephen Colbert recently. Red Wine Supernova, the fucking
well earned, if so, yeah.
sapphic queer anthem here that pulls absolutely no punches. Meeting a girl, fucking the girl, bringing her home to your awkward apartment. As someone in this fucking scenario who, like, being a fucking queer woman, like, hearing, like, the flirting bit, it's like there's not enough of that. So it's like, yeah, please, more of the... And it's fun, and it's, like, carefree and playful. It's fun.
Oh, that's right. In the bridge where he says, well, back at my house, I got a California king. Okay, well, maybe it's twin bed. And some roommates. Don't worry, they're cool. But I heard you like magic. I got a wand and a rabbit. So maybe let's get Ricky, get kinky. Let's make this bed get squeaky.
Yeah!
Oh, shit!
Yo! This is a runaway. Like, I don't know if it's my favorite. It probably is, honestly, because it's the one I listen to the most.
I think it's the most conventional, like, pop sounding anthemic song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Just is it the fall right into me? Is that that line that's like really like flowing shit? We're just like, ooh, fuck, that's the hit right there. Yeah. There's some parts where it's like, yeah, it could be cheesy, but there's, on this song in particular, I like her being her own hype man, like a being like, yeah, that's right, that's what you like, no wrong, that's right.
Oh,
like,
yeah. the little voice in the background, it's very fun.
She's her own Jeezy hype man.
Yeah.
Then we get After Midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Ms. Roan, you devil. This track. Cause after midnight, I'm feeling kind of kinky. Maybe it's the club lights. I kind of want to kiss your girlfriend if you don't mind. I love a little drama. Let's start a bar fight. Like, cause everything good happens after midnight. It's like, bitch, like, you messy motherfucker. Like,
she's messy as hell. And I love...
And it's only gonna get messier as we get to this album, oh boy.
I love the through narrative, too, that she just has a super prudish mom, which, again,
yeah,
I can fucking relate.
I mean, the narrative, you know what, I feel like it's you know what I mean? Hashtag relatable for certain, yes.
The opening verse, my mama said nothing good happens when it's late and you're dancing alone. She's in my head saying it's not attractive wearing that dress and red lipstick.
Yeah.
Going out in the club, having some fun, gonna make out with your girlfriend, gonna make out with your boyfriend. Don't give a fuck.
Goodness.
She's making out with everybody. Then the fucking tone shift into coffee.
Can the silly girl have a serious time? And yes, the fuck she can. Yeah. The tears of the clown in this goddamn track of like...
I met you for coffee, because if we have wine, you'll say that you'll want me. I know that's a lie. If I don't love you, it would be fine. Meet you for coffee. Only for coffee. Nowhere else is safe. Every place leads back to your place. But then at the end, because if we do coffee, it's never just coffee. Like, it's impossible. You just have to cut her off. Oh!
And look, the way, like, it's like, oh, this could have been more clever, but you can feel the, I can't come up with a rhyme. I just don't know what, you know, you can feel the sort of, all I can say is the thing, you know?
It's so rough.
Yeah, that was definitely a crusher. It was like, okay, all right. She's got a little, you know what I'm saying? It's not just jokes, you know, so look out. Man.
And you know what's good? With the next track, Casual, it kind of works as a buffer.
Yeah.
Because...
It really is an in-betweener track.
Yeah. Like,
but it totally fits in the pocket. In fact, I like it more, honestly, than the previous track.
Oh, yeah.
Higher. Yeah.
So the chorus, because, you know, in this song, the guy just says it's casual. They're basically fuck buddies.
Oh.
But the chorus, knee deep in your passenger seat, and you're eating me out. Is it casual now? 2 weeks and your mom invites me to her house in Long Beach. Is it casual now? And then later, it's hard being casual when my favorite bra lives in your dresser. It's hard being casual when I'm on the phone talking down your sister. Like,
no.
You're that involved. And he's like, oh no, it ain't no thing. No, that's fuckboy shit.
Is that it comes at the end of this whole song where you can tell she's going back and forth between liking it and hating that this is, you know, where it is, but like enjoying the moments, but then going like, but what am I doing to myself? And then when she finally is, I hate that I let this drag on so long. Now I hate myself. I hate that I let this drag on so long. You can go to hell. Like, oh, that just stabs right at the tail end there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, throughout the whole song, it feels like she's like, you know, getting angry at him. And then there's finally this sort of like, no, I'm letting myself be in this, god fucking damn it, you know?
Yeah. Ooh, super graphic, ultra modern girl.
She pulls herself out of the depths. I can see the hyper-futuristic Lisa Frank poster that this music is leaping off of. Look, let me tell you.
The way this song fucking opens, by the way. You know what they say? Never waste a Friday night on a first date, but there I was, in my heels with my hair straight. And so, I take him to this bar. This man wouldn't dance.
What?
He didn't ask a single question. And he was wearing these fugly jeans.
Ugh.
It doesn't matter, though. He doesn't have what it takes to be with a girl like me. And what I love is that when she says that this man wouldn't dance, like you're doing, there's people in the background going like, gasping. I'm just like, oh.
I think I fucking love this song.
Right, ladies, you know, you're out there. You feel the pain.
This is that next level Cyndi Lauper energy that I need so bad.
Not overdramatic. I know what I want. We're leaving the planet and you can't come. That's so fucking good.
I can see the music video of the, like, you know, the fuck boy chewing the gum. He got a bad fucking hair piece on or some shit.
Oh,
you know?
no.
And he's like, I thought I'd give him a chance. My friend recommended him. You know? And then she has, but you see as the music video started, she's having the moment of, wait a minute. I can decide not to deal with this. And then she looks up and she sees the you know, girl power Spice Girls spaceship land, you know, take her off. Oh, spice up your life. And he's like, the video, the camera cuts back to him. He's being blown back by the girl power.
Fucking love it.
Yeah, no,
this is...
This is, yes, her hitting at that high pitch that she needs to, of like, this is her perfectly filtered, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Love this one. This one almost rivals the Red Wine Supernova as favorite cut on the album because it's so goddamn good. It says that Chappell stated that she was trying to get the song to be featured in the Barbie movie. Man, this would have fit. This would have fit really good.
Fucking hell! Oh, now I'm mad. I'm like, wait a minute. Because this literally came out last year. God fucking damn it.
I think it was just too late.
And
probably.
it was just too cool is what it was. When she says, I'm through with all these hyper mega bummer boys like you. Like, this is that, you know, Olivia Rodrigo, you know,
oh,
like.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, you know, it's not like the best written, but it's supposed to be from the perspective of a young kid. So of course she's gonna, you know what I'm saying, use all these adjectives and be really so it's like, but it's giving you that in such a like perfectly like not filtered is the word I'm looking for, but like perfectly curated way of like, this is what that experience really feels like. This is what that being young and dumb and really wanting to just live life feels like, you know? That's why I love this track so goddamn much. Oh, that's what I wrote at the end. Because it has that lively feel. And I was like, ooh, is your girl eating Lizzo's lunch right now? Wait a minute, hold on. Because I was kind of feeling that, you know, that really big, we got a live band, but it's really kind of like, you know, funky and modern. But it's that sort of like, the white girl's getting a little funky. Like, wait a minute. You know? Like, I was digging the shit out of this track.
Yeah, man. I fucking love this one.
And we keep it rolling along with HOTTOGO.
Look, fucking hot to go. Another fucking hot, fucking fun as hell song.
When you can make spelling on a track actually work, you're doing something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, HOTTOGO. Like,
it's so catchy.
Yes, because sometimes...
How can you not?
Like, whenever you hear spelling, it just JACK, I'm just like, I don't care, you know? But like when you actually make it fit the rhythm and have fun, it's like, yeah, you know?
The way this hits, I woke up alone staring at my ceiling. I try not to care, but it hurts my feelings. You don't have to stare, come here and get with it. No one touched me there in a damn hot minute. Like, fuck, come on! It's just like that screaming, just like, let's fucking go.
You know what it is? What I love too? It's like the horniness.
It's so horny, yes.
You know how we say like today, oh man, movies are just like not horny anymore. You just don't have people who are like interested, who clearly look like, oh man, if the cameras weren't rolling, they would just be doing it. You know,
right.
And this song has that feeling, especially in that part where she's like, baby, do you like this beat? I made it so you'd sleep with me. It's 199 degrees when you're doing it with me. It's just like, yeah. I can feel the surge.
There's no subtlety. It's just like I'm trying to fuck. Who's trying to fuck? It's like, yeah.
I'm ovulating. No. But and this is the thing about this, like the rapping ain't great on this track, but honestly, it's like it had the better energy than what I was feeling earlier of the unmotivated motivational speaker, where it's like she actually sounds like horny and good to go on this track. Like, you know what it is? It's harkening to the Peaches or the Millionaires. Remember them? But this is that sort of like bratty girl energy, but like just hits in the pocket in the right way because you're enjoying the good time of what's happening around it, you know? Man, then we get to My Kink is Karma.
You're not a fan of this one.
It's not that I'm not a fan. No way. It's just that the more I listened, the more I was like, wait a minute. What what's going on here? And it made me think a little bit on the one or two earlier lyrics I might have heard. He goes, okay, so check it out. I'm like, the messiness is authentic, and you know what I'm saying? I'm here for it, right? Mm-hmm. She's on her campy shit. She's on her John Waters shit. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. But there's a line earlier in the song where she mentions oh yeah, I'm talking down your sister or something like that from the balcony or something to that effect of like, whoa, she's so ingratiated into your family that it's like, well, goddamn, how you know she's close to you. Why are you you know what I'm saying, giving this girl guff, not like letting her into your life because you don't deserve her, man. But then when you get into this track, and there was a note that someone had made at one point. I can't remember what lyric it was, but I looked into it and it was just like, oh yeah, Chappell Roan says that she always stays close with the siblings of the people that she dates. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that information. Like, it's just like, because I'm like, just going through my brain, I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep in contact with the people that I'm, I don't want to be 1 foot away, you know what I mean? I don't want to do the 6 degrees of separation. Like, I might see them. I was like, no, I don't want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is kind of dangerous. Yeah, you don't want to run into them again.
Oh, gee, you don't want to have coffee with them, and then one thing leads to another, you feel me? Like, look, Chappell, maybe you're putting yourself in the situation. That's all I'm saying by just being
I see what you mean.
1 degree. Oh, what's harming it? Oh, I'm hanging out with his sister. Oh, whoops, he happens to be here too one day. Oh, what an accident. I totally didn't want this to happen. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, wait a minute. And then when it's like, okay, you're still keeping in contact with siblings, and then you listen to this song, My Kink is Karma, and at first I'm listening to this song about like, oh man, watching this guy, you know what I'm saying, trying to date these 18-year-olds, trying to dye his hair, trying to take it back, trying to be up in the club with them young girls, you know? And I'm seeing her like watching with the bird binoculars across the street, look at this asshole. And then at one point I'm like, oh yeah, that's the thing, because she says at one point, she's like, she says, it's comical, the bridges you burn. Karma's real. I hope it's your turn. And then in the hook, she's like, you ruining your life. You're losing your mind. You're dyeing your hair. People say I'm jealous, but my kink is watching. You crashing your car. You breaking your heart. You thinking I care. People say I'm jealous, but my kink is karma. Now look, it's not that I don't fully believe that she is enjoying the shit out of this. I don't think that it's jealousy. No. I think it's the wrong prescription. I think when she's saying, you thinking I care, that's the thing where I gotta stop her and be like, oh, no. You care. You care a lot, Chappell Roan. You are closely keeping in contact with members of her family so that you can do the peeking around the corner. Oh, is that what's happening this week, eh? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you don't know if that's the reason. Maybe she just cares.
Oh, sure.
I see what you mean, though.
Because you made a song called My Kink, you know what I'm saying? My kink is your car. I mean, what is it? Karma is my kink. Now, I will say this. Like, it's definitely a way better, karma pop related song than the Taylor Swift song, whereas like that song felt too much like, I'm just so cool. Nothing bad could ever possibly happen to me, which sounds like the hubris right before something bad happens to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I couldn't rock with that song too much. But with this song of I'm peeking around the corner, seeing what's happening with you. Like that energy I can totally get of oh, is that what's going on with you? Hey, look.
I mean, especially, yeah,
I could help you out, but, you do, like I can rock with that energy more,
We broke up on a Tuesday, kicked me out with the rent paid, ruined my credit, stole my cute aesthetic. Who knew that we'd let it get this bad when it ended? So, yeah, she's already in a bad spot. Again, I'm reading into it, maybe just because there's a dude in the music video. Dude fucked up, broke up with her, and now it's like, yeah, she's in a rough spot. She doesn't live with him anymore. So, yeah, like, I could relate, having been
you're right. She does bring up those points, so I get the direct relation, sure.
In a spot of feeling a little petty, maybe like it says, wishing you the best in the worst way, using your distress as foreplay. Look.
Yes! She sounds like she's about to have an orgasm in this song.
Yeah, the way but it's hot when you have a meltdown and it's in front of your house and you're getting kicked out. It's hot when you're drinking downtown and you're getting called out because you're running your mouth. Oh, God. And it's coming around. Yeah, it's coming around. Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's like, do you need me to leave? I feel like I should be. Like, she's like the evil henchman watching. I mean, she's the evil villain watching her plans take root. And like the side henchman is like, do you need me to give you a minute or something?
Yes, go.
Yeah, get out here and bring me my popcorn.
Look, all I'm saying here is we've had albums where there's like a song about masturbating. We've got 2 in a row, RC. I can't even. Because then fucking Picture You, the next song.
That's
Draw
right.
the blinds, light every candle, slip off my pretty desk, down my chest when I think of you. The fucking, do you picture me like I picture you? Am I in the frame from your point of view? Do you feel the same? I'm scared to say half the things I do when I picture you. God damn!
You had just skipped my favorite freaking lyric where she does the every night, both lips on the mirror. It's ritualistic, counting lipstick stains where you should be. I was like, oh! Not only the play on words, but just this is where you're supposed to be. You know, like, look. And then what was the part of that? Oh my god. So in the second verse, again, we have another lyric that's got me turning my head to Chappell Roan. Like, what's going on, Chappell? Like, so tell me now, all your perversions. Am I doing research in a miniskirt at the library in your hometown? I might be looking up news stories just to see what convictions you might have, what traffic light, you know what I'm saying, things you might be dealing with, maybe seeing how much, some DUIs you might be dealing with, you have a relationship with it? Nah, you're probably fine, you know.
I'm just looking up the microfiche.
Right, and I'm just like, but, like, it still, like, totally works, though, you know, as a track. And then especially, that's what I love at the beginning. The way it's like, okay, this is a ballad. You know it's going to be that ballad. You feel the you feel that happening. But then already you hear that whine in the violins that, like, you can hear it's like either there's, like, strain in the recording that's happening or it's being slowed down. So, like, you kind of hear that happening as it falls into the track. So it's kind of like already has this bit of personality as we're starting the song, you know?
Yep.
It's just a dope-ass track. And then, look, I've had it be told that you don't do 2 slow songs back to back. But god damn it, if you're doing it, you gotta be one bold motherfucker. And she definitely is bold.
Yeah.
Because she hits it with the 3, you know what I'm saying, with the 3/4 time joint, you get that with and then she hits you with the sad girl piano ballad with Kaleidoscope. Oh my goodness. And they're both so unique sounding that, like, it totally works from one to the other, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, yeah, no, we're just in this mode right now. Okay, yeah, keep fucking rocking, you know? So I love this track, and it was so its own, like, I kept having that thing in my brain of going, but they're 2 slow songs, but they're so different that it's like, it's totally, this is working, actually, like, you know?
Yeah.
And just the you choking up a little bit over there.
I burped, yeah.
Oh, no, I was giving you an out. I was like, choking up a little bit at the lyrics, yeah.
Just read through.
Real shit. But then we gotta talk talk the Pink Pony Club.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
And this is the moment where I was like, and I felt so disappointed looking up the music video because I was like, oh, you're only gonna do this? Because I don't know, Chappell, this song is writing a check that it just seems like it should be cashing in a certain way that it feels like it doesn't. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Where it's just like, if you're gonna be a wacky chick, don't fuck around with it, do it expeditiously. And I feel like there's a certain level of this that's still trying to be taken seriously, you know, with how she's trying to sing it like a ballad, like she's a Dina Menzel, or maybe, you know, oh my god, Adele, she's trying to sing it well, you know, it's just kind of like, I don't know, this needs more of the Lizzo treatment and not the Adele treatment, you know? Like,
you think?
Yeah, because it's like, and maybe it's like maybe it's trying to play that I'm being so earnest about it, but there's a certain level of it that just feels like, it's like, I don't even hate it. It's like, because there it is. There's lyrics in here where I feel like it's trying to push that sincerity, especially where it's just like, right, but this is the one part, especially in the build-up, where she's like, with the mom saying, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. Like, that especially sounds like, oh, this feels like this needs to be like this is like a song about like bronies, right? Like at an actual club, like where motherfuckers are clapping around, right? Like that.
Oh,
like that's what this is, right? Like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, are we doing that? Because it kind of feels like we're like should be going all the way, but then it's like, oh no, is it just a regular like burlesque kind of club? But it kind of feels like you're saying that this is like a, and if it is, it look, I ain't judging, but go all the way, you know?
It's definitely just like the exploring your personality, putting yourself out there, because it says, I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA.
Right.
And I heard that there's a special place where all the girls, or all the boys and girls can be queens every single day.
Yes.
So I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica is calling me. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. So yeah, she's in the fucking Tennessee, you know, probably restrictive area.
Right.
There ain't shit to do.
And I honestly like all that build-up. I like all of that build-up. I think it's when it gets to the, God, what have you done? You're a big pony girl. Like she's truly, like, you know, giving herself to Satan. And the mother's like, ah.
And, you know, she sounds like a real fucking prude.
I mean, look, yeah, maybe her mom really is like that. It's like, look, I'm just giving it to, I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? But it's like, I could see and especially when the music cuts out and it's just the piano and you can hear the Zack Snyder slow-mo sequence showing the mother like falling down in tears. The pink pony girl. You know, like it was just like, and that's what it is. There's a certain level of like, are you not having fun though? Because this is like, yes, we're all indulging in the things, you know, that we love to, you know, keep, to laugh, to keep barely from crying. You know what I mean? But, you know, make it sound like you like the things that you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, this sounds like too, like there's not enough oomph in it to feel like, and that's right, and if you don't like it, mama, you can get the fuck out because I'm having fun with my friends. Like, it sounds like she's still really ashamed, you know?
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, but then the thing is, when I hear the, like, production, it sounds like, because, like, the part where she's like, the Pink Pony Club, and, like, I hear what sounds like those synths that sound like really silly, horsey, doopy synths, and it's like, oh, okay, so are we having fun? But she still sounds so tragic as she's singing it. So it's like, are we having fun? Like, you know? I think that's what it is. What do they say? John Waters says, like, camp is the tragically comic or the comically tragic.
Oh, yeah.
and there really is a balance that you have to hit. And I think just for me, like, it's just like, and it's not even all of the track that doesn't work. I think it's just that part right there with the, what have you done? Where it just feels like, really? Is it, have some fun with the funk, you know? Like, tell her, like, lighten up, mom. What was that one song, Take Your Mama, by, you know what song I'm talking about?
Take your mama out all night. You know what it's all about.
Look, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, hey, you're gonna take your mama, even if she don't like it. Look, we're gonna show her a good time, and it's not so bad.
Exactly.
You know what clubs we're going to, but we'll show her it's a good time. You know what I mean? That's the. You feel me? But,
yeah, I get you.
But I'm definitely not knocking it if you enjoy it, for sure. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and but then we get naked in Manhattan.
Ooh.
Look, it gets spicy. Oh my god. Yo, I had to take 5. Wait a minute.
Oh shit.
When she says, touch me, baby, put your lips on mine, could go to hell, but we'll probably be fine.
We'll probably be fine.
I know you want it, baby. You can have it. Oh, I've never done it. Let's make it cinematic, like that one sex scene that's in Mulholland Drive. Can I tell you, my brain went like fucking Ratatouille and back to my childhood of the R-rated version of Ratatouille, him watching that scene in Mulholland Drive and rewinding that 35 seconds and just like, oh, yeah, no, I know what she's talking about.
All too familiar. Oh, shit.
And I was like, this song gets a 5 out of 5.
Just for that one nostalgic footnote.
but then I gotta say this part. Now look, it's character, and I still love the song. It's still like a great song, but I still had to bitch a little bit, right? So when she goes like, it's like a Pisces who knew that we were so aligned. When I sang that Lana song, it makes you cry. Now, you can like a Lana song, that's cool. But then when she said, Mean Girls, we watch it every night, and we both have a crush on Regina George, I had to stop and be like, now, wait a minute. We gotta talk about this basic bitch shit. Regina George was not all that, okay? Like, the Fetch girl was cuter than her. Regina George was not that hot, okay? She was not that girl, okay?
I get you.
I don't know. She just looked like
we
she was
all got
like...
our types.
That's what it is. I think she's the Dommy Mommy energy. That's what it's got to be. Because I was just like, she is not cute. She is like mean looking. You know what I mean? She was, come on. That chick radiated evilness. I never thought of that as being cute. Like, whatever.
But now you got a whole new generation of people fucking thirsting over Renee Rapp in the Mean Girl role.
Oh, wait a minute. I haven't seen
it yet either. I just know Renee Rapp, and that's that's all I need to know.
I was like, wait,
that's enough.
Is she also MC? Wait a minute. She actually does have music, but
yeah. She does have albums out. It was funny.
Wait a minute.
I was at a record store last weekend. I was just getting my albums checked out. I was picking up the new Danny Brown. Picked up the new Laura Jane Grace. That was good. The new Sufjan Stevens. Just had to catch up on all the new releases. And this guy is off to the side, and he goes, he's asking the other person who's checking out my stuff, like the person at the register. Have you ever heard this Renee Rapp? And I was just like, I've heard some of her stuff. Like, completely interjected, and he just goes like, what did you think? And I was like, she's okay, fun enough. And he goes, it was too, I don't know. It reminded me of watching an episode of Glee. It was too theater kid energy for me. I was like, oh shit. I was just like, you know what? I can't argue with you. You are right, but it's an aesthetic.
Yeah, and also it's just like, hey, when you come up and you learn a certain way to do the music, and that's how you do it, so that's how it's gonna come out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
The new Mean Girls is a musical, isn't it? Yeah, that was the thing that I was like, right. I was like, because at first I was like, why would I want to see essentially the same plot, but like a musical? I don't know. Maybe I'll fuck with it.
And, I haven't seen the Mean Girls musical, the one that was actually just like the stage performance, but I did listen to the soundtrack on Spotify, and I liked it a lot. So. Okay. If the movie version is anything like that,
right?
Maybe with the same songs, it's probably pretty good then. But yeah, I was like, what's the point of watching a modern Mean Girls if it is essentially the same story? But if it has a different approach to it, then yeah, I'll check it out. As much as I do love this album, I think that California and Guilty Pleasure aren't the strongest cuts on the album.
Okay. So I think California is the weakest. Because honestly, like, it has the least of a personality in it. Like, when I think about what's happening in the lyrics from lyric to lyric, I'm like, dang, I miss the cheesy girl. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, come on, put a little something in it,
Come get me out of California. No leaves are brown. I miss the seasons in Missouri, my dying town. Thought I'd be cool in California. I'd make you proud. To think I almost had it going, but I let you down. Like, the chorus is like, fuck, that, hurts. Like, especially because, after just hearing Pink Pony Club of wanting to get out of Tennessee and, getting out of Santa Monica and doing things big, and then in Naked in Manhattan, going out to the big city and doing things.
Yeah.
The fucking, dejection of just I thought I'd do good out here, but I didn't, and I need to come home. Ugh.
I think this song works with the album, because I don't remember not liking it. I think it works and functions, especially in the narrative emotional story for sure. But it's just on its own, it didn't pop for me as a specific track in the way that each individual track here, even if it's not in the frame of what's happening in her emotional narrative, I still, you know what I'm trying to say? It just felt like this is the song that serves that purpose, but it's not necessarily the best song at doing that, because there's tons of songs about oh man, did I sell out when I came to California? Especially it's called California. You're especially getting that, are we going for something here? And it's not really,
I like Guilty Pleasure. It's just not a strong outro song, really.
It's not actually a guilty pleasure, is the thing. What's funny about these other songs, as they've been cheesy, like, but they've been so much fun that they win you over, but this one isn't actually, like, saying anything. I felt that was too, like, oh, I'm such a cheeseball. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I'm trying to remember. Did it? Yeah. No, like, it was like, they were good lyrics in terms of, like, actually being that's what it was. Like, it was good enough write out music for what this album was in terms of this girl being someone who, you know, got big on the internet, and literally the song is about learned it on the internet, wheels turning in my head, think back to what you said, and I turn red, I'm turning red, with thoughts that make me melt, a good hit below the belt, sometimes I scare myself, but I can't help what I can't help. Like, this is so that, oh man, I'm into these taboos that I'm finding online, and I'm finding other people online who like them too. We gooning, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's... Look, that's what it just feels like. So as I'm like, look, guilty pleasures, all right? Like, that's what the song is called. So
yeah,
I'm like,
yep.
I get where you're going, you know, but it's just, I guess it's just compared to everything else, it just feels like a step down, you know?
Yeah, I agree, you know?
Yeah.
I like it, but, you know, maybe if it was in the middle of the album.
Yeah. And I do like the, oh yeah. Well, I do like a little bit of the mini yodeling she does at the end, which feels like a measured but cathartic release, you know? I was like, ooh,
yeah.
So like fucking Ariel, you know, getting her vocalities in, you know?
Oh, shit. Mm-hmm.
So overall, what would you rate this bad girl?
You know, it, like, like, it's a favorite album of mine for sure. And I love songs on this album so much that I want to give this a 5. But I don't know if I really can, because there are some songs that I might skip during a listen through. Or, like, I don't usually stick around for the last 2, if I'm being honest. But I like them all. So, you know, realistically, I'd probably say closer to, like, somewhere between a 4.5 and a 5. Don't know if I could give it the perfect 5, but it's close.
Definitely getting a 4.5 for me. A solid 4.5. Like, it's a good ass time, and there's 1 or 2 songs that slightly overdo the hokiness, but it's like so much like it. Have I told you about like the way I like rate songs sometimes, where it's like, well, you know, hey, there can be stuff that's not great in it, but if there's so much good going on that it overwhelms the stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel, right? So it's like, yeah, you know, we can take into account, like, because I don't like that about some, you know, some reviewers out there, you know what I'm saying, you know, to be all into videos, you know. But no, like, sometimes people do that where it's like, oh, that one lyric happened? I guess this whole song sucks. You know, where it's just like, well, come on.
Right.
Like, you know, so, like, that's how I feel. Like, even though I can acknowledge that, like, oh, yeah, not all of this is, like, perfectly great, but it's like, but it does so much more to win me over that I can't help but be like, what's a couple whack moments between friends, you know?
Exactly, yeah,
yeah, that's why I definitely gotta give it a 4.5. It's solid as hell. Like, it keeps it from being a perfect, like, you know, 5 out of 5, because it's like, oh, I can't act like I don't feel a little bit, but it's like, but it's still so good that it's like, fuck it, she rocking, you know. I'm definitely trying to hear what's coming next, you know.
Yeah, why don't you introduce what you had me listen to?
Ladies and gentlemen and all in between, we had to hit you. Oh yeah, because I definitely have to say this title. Nigga Please by Old Dirty Bastard. I had to look. Muse had to grace us with the album that was on their mind, and I had to grace y'all with the album that's on my mind. Okay, give y'all a piece of my mind as someone growing up in this world. You know what I'm saying? Not giving a fuck, doing shit my way. You know what I'm saying? Making my music my way, listening to what the fuck I want to, no matter what the mainstream says or whatever the fuck have you. You feel me? Okay?
Sure.
So, you know, when I was listening to my Wu-Tang Clan, and then it's like, oh man, these lyrical masters, you know, it's all about being the dopest rhymes, and then Old Dirty Bastard is like, reusing lyrics and, you know, clearly not really being as lyrical as the rest, but I guess it's still cool because I guess he's one of the members, and he seems to be doing, he just seems to not have a lot of discipline and is doing a lot of drugs and is in jail a lot. And what was this whole thing about the Wu-Tang Clan supposed to having this like code that we're supposed to all be sticking by? You know what I mean?
Oh, what?
But yeah, you know, the Wu-Tang is supposed to be like, oh yeah, the 5% nation, and you know what I'm saying, the brothers, you know, and so it's like, why is O.D.B, why are they cool with him being all outlandish like that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, you can't help what's fucking coming from it, this insanity, this music that unfortunately was only for two real albums. The first album, when it was the RZA kind of keeping O.D.B's insanity on a short leash, we've listened to it, I'm sure, right?
Yeah. I think that was another reviewer's choice of yours.
That's right, you know, so now we're getting the complete, because someone else requested the posthumous album where it's like motherfuckers like trying to like, you know, put stuff together afterwards and trying to make something out of it, you know.
Fucking don't go breaking my heart.
Oh my god, with Macy Gray. I won't go breaking your heart.
Gotta get the butter popcorn.
Oh, buddy. Oh, man. So, but then we get this album that comes, so 1999, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that's got to be it, right?
Yeah.
It has to be, I guess one of the last notable albums before the great Wu-Tang downfall in the 2000s where they have a noticeable downtick in quality music. But I call this one a quality release because it's just so him in a way that absolutely nothing can ever be. But at the same time, it's so fucking weird because it's like, okay, clearly, you know, people know this song as the Baby I Got Your Money song, you know, and would you say that song is a proper representation of what this album experience is?
I mean, yeah.
Because we got Pharrell at the helm, doing what he can as someone who's, you know, on this record label, trying to put these tracks together and make this as listenable as possible with this audio that clearly sounds like a wild man screaming and that hasn't been EQ'd very well.
The production on the beats is leaps and bounds ahead of what is going on lyrically, vocally. Yes, they are shining this shit up so hard.
And the thing about it is, it's like there's a level of it of like the production's like on one hand it's doing the I think that's what it is. It's like the music video for Baby I Got Your Money, as much as I don't like it because it doesn't have O.D.B in it for real and it's just using like footage from the other music videos spliced over like blaxploitation.
Oh no, I've never seen that.
Oh my god, you've got to watch. It's so bad. It's like God.
They realize, oh fuck, we have a hit on our hands. We got to do something.
But old dirty bastards in jail. What the hell are we gonna do?
Oh no. Yeah, this is rough, dude.
Right.
What the hell? For your biggest hit, too.
Right? That's the crazy thing. It's like, man.
Like, can I just go to Spotify real quick? Because I need to pull up the exact numbers.
Oh, yeah. I had to look at it, too. And it is quite amazing, actually.
I mean, honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and say, for a song that isn't even all that good, this song kind of sucks.
I'm not even going to argue with you there.
Like, if it wasn't for Kellis, not Milkshake Kellis, but the other Kellis.
No, it is her. It's Khalees.
No, it's a different Khalees.
Are you sure?
There are two Khaleeses on Wikipedia. One has an extremely small Wikipedia that just is about Milkshake and nothing else. And then there's another one with a very big Wikipedia that has, like, all these different people she's worked with. I'm pretty sure it's a different Khalees.
But Milkshake is the song by the Khalees that's the popular one. What?
It's a different person, though, I think. I think there's two Khaleeses.
What's happening? Is your Earth splitting right now? Because
Khalees, born in 1979, who is currently 44, went to LaGuardia High School, Music of Art.
This is
she worked with the Neptunes and Pharrell Williams.
Yeah,
she was signed to Virgin Records in 1998.
Yeah.
Then you look. Wait a minute. Hold on here. Okay.
What's happening? Are we having a Berenstain moment?
Wait! What the fuck?
What? Did you just see a Wikipedia thing that, like, stopped existing or something? And you're like, no, I could have sworn I saw
No, there was a different... What the fuck?
You're gonna be taken away to the crazy house. Like, there was a different Khalees.
I swear to you.
Put on the glasses. There's a different Khalees. Put on the glasses. I'm just sitting over here like an old boy from, what's his name? Keith David. No, I don't want to put on those damn glasses. There was only one Khalees.
I'm seeing double. 4 Khaleeses. Look, RC, you gotta believe me.
I'm not putting on your damn Khalees glasses. There's only one Khalees. No, she worked with...
One Khalees.
There just happened to be 2 Khaleeses that one of them worked with Pharrell on this track at just one time. Why would that be?
No. Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
Where's the Khalees disambiguation or whatever the heck?
I can't explain it to you, RC. Yesterday, when I looked up Khalees, for some reason it brought up 2 different Wikipedia articles, and one was a really short Wikipedia article for like, oh yeah, did milkshake and and then there's this one.
I don't know.
I don't know, RC. I fucked up. I don't know what happened. Okay, so if it wasn't for Khalees,
hold on.
milkshake fame, apparently.
Now, this is interesting, because I have just looked up on the internet.
Oh.
I am now seeing these 2 Wikipedia articles.
Oh shit! Yes! How'd you find the other one? Because I can't find it anymore.
I just looked up Khalees, and I was like, Khalees artist Wikipedia? I was like, what? They can't be talking too much craziness. What's going on? I gotta see for myself. Khalees, simple English Wikipedia. But this says this article needs to be updated. I think they're getting this one, because this also is a short article, but it's just acting as if she's only done this one song, yeah.
Right?
Weird.
What the fuck is that? If it wasn't for Khalees and the production, this song would not be any goddamn thing.
And honestly, I can't even call the production that great, because as I listen back to it, like, and I feel like Pharrell's doing it on purpose, right? So, because this was his thing, bust it when it is right now. Like that very, like, purposely leaning into the cheap sounding thing, but, like, doing it on purpose to, like, fit the aesthetic of, like, hey, this is the club song and it just sounds big and blurty, you know what I mean? So, like, I want to give it props for that on a certain level, but, like, even then, like, it still sounds, like, cheap and dated. Like, even by the purposely doing the 70s thing, like, it still doesn't feel like the best that could be, but it feels like it's, like, a compromise job of, shit, we only have so much time. I don't really have time to EQ and master these drums, so fuck it, let's just send it in. Like, that's what so much of, and that's what so much of this fucking album sounds like. But starting off with the first track, recognize that fucking Chris Rock is on this shit out of butt fucking nowhere.
and why?
And why? This ain't no commercial song. I'm Chris Rock. I'm with O.D.B, which means I'm with the... I mean, I guess that's true. I'm with the wrong motherfucking man at the wrong motherfucking time.
You got one of the biggest comedians in the world right now to say, this ain't the young DB.
Right.
What corny ass shit is this? He's
Chris
not even
Rock has
funny
had a
here.
bad track record for being on music. You notice that? Like, the fucking Basketball Jones song where he's like, I love my basketball.
That basketball touched my ass in the shower, but it's okay. Like, what? What the fuck's happening here?
It's just not funny. And then remember that song, Ain't No Sex in the Champagne Room? I'm sorry, let's
of
go back
course.
to Gauntlet now. That shit wasn't that fucking funny. Why did it take so long for him to just...
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, like, why did it take him so long to just get to a gag? Just say the joke. Like, it's just like 10 seconds of musicals, just happening. And then
Oh
like,
my God.
Cornbread. Ain't that wrong with that? It's like, what? Who thought this was a good idea? Like, from the people who brought you George Carlin and all of those classic comedic bits, but in book form where all the timing is gone, comes Chris Rock doing a rapped version of his comedy bits, I guess? Like, what?
I completely forgot about No Sex in the Champagne Room. Which in itself, I guess, is a parody of, the graduating class of 1999, wear sunscreen.
That's so esoteric, if that's what he's going for.
That's what I thought it always was.
Yeah.
Because it's delivered the same way. Where he's just listing off random things.
It's like, I guess in the year 1999, this is what pop music can be. A song can be this.
And of course, he got a good bit of the, time-appropriate homophobia. If she's got a pierced tongue, she gonna suck your dick. If he's got a pierced tongue, he's gonna suck your dick. Like,
if one finger's longer, that means he's gay. If he or something like that.
And he fucking, wait a minute, he talks about O.D.B in this, I forgot.
Yeah, he does.
What does he say again?
Coolio couldn't have done all of... he said O.D.B. couldn't have done all those crimes. Coolio had to have done some of that shit.
That's right. Yeah, okay. That's funny. I like that, at least. Now, what's funnier, I think, and I'm not just saying this because I'm talking to possibly, and I don't say this to shame you, RC, but possibly the only remaining Mad TV fan in 2024.
Oh my God, yes! That fucking parody song was way better than the original song.
Was it like, no blacks on TV?
No blacks on the TV screen? That's at least an actual joke. Like, what?
It's such a better version of it.
Like, it's so much worse. Like, it's one of those things where, like, man, can we have the parody replace the original, actually? Because, like, Chris Rock really threw up his hands on this one. No matter what they tell you, no matter what you hear, there is no sex in the Champagne Room. It's like,
none.
That wasn't a joke, Chris.
And I was talking about the amount of streams that this song, because recognize 1,107,000. Can't Wait, 1,200,000.
Right.
Cold-Blooded, which by the way we didn't even talk about, but what the fuck was that? 1,200,000 again. Got Your Money though. 166 million for... Why? Why? For this?
So throwing me off of like, whoa, that many views? Like, it really is I really do think it's the Chuck Norris sort of level of, oh, I like Wu-Tang Clan, the Derby O.D.B song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this song probably gets put in Wu-Tang Clan playlists. Of like, hey, this is, O.D.B's biggest song. And then people listen to it. And then they realize about halfway through that, oh, this kind of sucks. Then they skip it. But they don't know right away.
Yeah, this song is, like, because everyone just remembers the hook. The, hey, today, maybe I get your shirt, yeah. And then it's like, there's a guy who just kind of keeps talking over this song.
Yeah.
And it's insane. Honestly, I do think O.D.B is the star of the track, because I feel like the music sounds cheap as shit. And it's like made on purpose, but because that's what it is. There was this era in the late 90s, right? Of the Master P, oh shit is purposely, like, it's not sounding great, but it's selling millions of records, so I guess this is what's the wave now. You know what I mean? So I think there was that level of that, like, hood rich aesthetic that was going on, you know what I mean? And so Pharrell was probably doing like it doesn't sound great, but fuck it, let's lean into it, you know what I mean? And there are moments on this album that I will vouch for it. I will vouch and say that this is the apex of what O.D.B's abilities can be as the most insane chamber of the Wu-Tang discography, the musical caves that we can enter. But it is definitely not most of the first parts of this album and most of the end of this album. But going through it...
I need to backtrack a little bit. because we didn't talk about really much about the first two songs. I just want to talk briefly.
Just the fucking fact that halfway through the second verse, another guy just kind of comes in and it's like, who's this?
So, on Recognize, Pharrell Williams is kind of like doing a call and response with O.D.B. So O.D.B. goes, "Yo, what's my name?" And then Pharrell goes, "You need to recognize." And then O.D.B. goes, "Shut the fuck up!" And it sounds like he's telling Pharrell to shut the fuck up.
And then he goes, "I bring the motherfucking ruckus, you bitch ass." Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all.
Yeah, I did think that was kind of funny.
Yeah, and then, like, just some of these lyrics, too, you know, who gets drunk at night till the early morn, tap dances at the party like it's going on. Like, what? What? How's that for an opener? O.D.B. tap dancing at the party. Just the energy. Like... And then mad niggas was getting drunk at the bar. I'm throwing Moet bottles.
Yeah.
O.D.B. just being a super villain of rap right now. And then what does he say? First of all, you cannot hear half of what the fuck he's saying on these tracks.
No, of course not.
But then, like, from what I can make out, it's like he say, "It's rowdy outside. I ain't signing shit. Duck, little bitch." like he just like threw a bottle just then. Like, I actually am throwing Moet bottles. What, you thought I was joking? Duck.
Then on the second track,
I can't wait. Baby Jesus, I can't wait. I can fuck that. I can't wait. Baby Jesus,
I can't wait.
Yeah, these hooks need a little
crazy.
work. Yeah, these hooks need a little work. With this fucking Newsline trumpet beat going on in the background.
I did not recognize it because I didn't watch it, but it samples the T.J. Hooker theme.
Oh!
I fucking love this beat. It's so manic. Just it's so fucking... It's so high energy, and then, yeah, you got O.D.B. just yelling over fucking speed. It's just like... He's going so fast to try to match the
I ain't no
beat.
actor, but just a real thigh master. If I don't get paid $2 million on Monday, I'm gonna bring on the Armageddon on Monday. It's like, whoa.
I'm gonna...
And that's the, like, this is the, like, learning about, like, you know, when I was a kid, to be like, I think you can have words rhyme with themselves, as long as it's funny and interesting. And O.D.B. is a master of, I'm really about to rhyme the same word, but it's so funny that it doesn't matter.
And then there's, like, there's this random woman who just yells, "Dirty, you're crazy. I'm crazy about your music. Dirty, you're crazy. You're a nutcase. You're a fucking nutcase."
And it's like, it honestly does sound like a fan that they pulled off the street who doesn't know how to act, and they were just like, O.D.B. you're crazy. I love you. You're crazy. All right. And then anyway.
Yeah, it's like, why is that even there? But it's like, okay. That's cool.
And then, and then the one person's like, I'll cause your body to go against you, whether that's a lie or whether it's true. It's like, wait, what? Like, I can control your body whether or not what I just said was a lie or not.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
What the fuck does that even mean? And then you can't use violent mentalities anymore. It ain't lambskin. You can't use the word napkin. What the fuck? There are so many declarations on this album. I'm just like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And then Cold-Blooded. Okay, so the first two tracks are like, all right, here's O.D.B., the madman, he's crazy. And then we get, wait, hold on. O.D.B. wants to sing one of, I think, 2 Rick James songs. And, you know, it goes about as well as you'd expect. Like, he just fucks around and just kind of does that song.
Yeah.
And then kind of freestyles and then drops it. Like,
it's such a drop-off, man. Like, the first 2 tracks aren't great either.
Yeah.
But, damn.
There's something. Their personality, yeah.
Cold-Blooded is such a drop-off, and then Got Your Money doesn't really steer the ship back up much either. But goddamn, the next 3.
Oh, so...
Rolling With You. Jesus Christ. Pardon the pun.
The insanity.
No. So, you've
God, this
quoted...
is the track. Oh, yeah.
You've quoted this one before on the pod as an intro. The you ain't ringing the bell, you ain't busting the grip, you ain't imitating me on this fucking
just
thing.
How long it goes? It's like, what's happening?
It's not a bad line. It sounds really cool. But he says it so many times that's like, all right.
It's like, why
Not
is
that
this
good.
here? Why is this? Because he goes, hey, you ain't ringing a bell. I'm ready when you are. You ain't ringing a bell. It's like,
Yeah.
Is he testing? Like, what is it? Why is this here?
Yeah, like, is this just to test them? Like, yeah, why? And then, then he just starts rambling and ranting, and he's talking about, like, white people, you can't control me, and he's talking about cops, and it's like, okay, I understand that, that's fine. Then he just starts throwing a whole bunch of F slurs around.
And it's like, why? And
then I'm like, you know what? I don't know even what you're talking about anymore. You lost me.
Yeah, and it's like, he says, y'all colored bitch ass? Like, wait, colored? What? Is he calling the white people colored? I don't understand. Oh, no. Wait, he's talking to the black people, so I guess he's calling them. If you colored bitch ass motherfuckers don't see that these white people are trying to take over your shit, don't worry, you better be happy old dirty bastard is here. It's like, what's happening? Like,
yeah, what?
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, is that what's gonna happen? Is old dirty bastard the saving grace? Is he gonna be the guy that keeps music from falling into the hands of the evil corporate? Because look, I'll just say it, you're not doing a great job so far, man. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, with his music, he's going to stop the white record execs from doing what they're clearly already doing. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, Britney Spears is selling them records in 1999. I don't know what he thought he was stopping. But you know what? I'm here for the rant anyways, when he's like, yeah, I'll shut the fucking whole world down. You white motherfuckers can never ever take over. You can never take over. You shut the fuck up, and you shut the fuck up. That's what the fuck you do. And then in the background, every so often you just hear him go, can I get a beer? Let me get another beer. And it's like, I really don't think he needs another beer. Like,
no, he's fucking good, man. No.
You ain't using your phone. You ain't calling the cops. Like, oh. And then, what was the, oh, yeah, this is so insane. And the music is, well, I mean, at least the music is perfectly fitting. It sounds apocalyptic. The fucking doom, 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 doom. And it's like, when I throw a football pass at a bitch, she miss. What? I ain't trying to be funny, gonna use my fist. What is happening? You can't use the Family Feud. You can't run it on the Google. Like, what? It's like,
look, RC, I no disrespect. I mean, you didn't make this album, but there were points on this album, this song being one of them, where I was like, I never want to hear RC talk shit on Bizarre ever again, because this is the same shit.
This is the pits, for sure.
This is just Bizarre.
Oh, Lord. No, you're not even wrong. You're not even fucking wrong. And you know what the thing about it is? Bizarre is deadpan while he's doing it, right? It's like, oh my God, I'm about to rape your mom while I slap a 5-year-old or something like that, you know?
Right, exactly.
O.D.B. just kind of says things, and it's like,
yeah,
there's just no track anywhere. It can go anywhere. Like, what? You can't run from the cuckoo? You bring shame. I'll keep all dirty safe. I'm not locked up, because I'll have your fucking ass locked up. Like, he just sounds like someone who's going like, you think you'll get me, but actually I'm getting you. I'm Pee Wee Herman. You know, you think I am, but what are you? I know you are, but what am I? You know? And then one part he goes like, it's like, mafia, stop it. You know, the mafia, you better pay me all my money or I'm going to slow down your dough. It's like, what? O.D.B, are you threatening the mafia right now? Is that what's happening?
It's
like,
so confusing. Yeah. My God.
And then, didn't he say, like, I control Michael Jackson's Thriller? And like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Just non sequitur. Like, it's not even like, it's just the ravings of a lunatic. And there's not even like a shock horror. Like, the Bizarre thing is at least trying to freak you out. I don't know what O.D.B is trying to do.
Yeah.
You know? I think he just got drunk and high on angel dust, and they hit record, and they tasked Pharrell to make this into an album, because Elektra or whatever record label already signed him. And they thought,
yeah,
well, RZA was able to get that shimmy shimmy ya out of him. We can at least get one more hit, can't we? And I guess they weren't wrong.
At what cost?
Exactly. Now,
and then you got the, ooh, we're rolling with Jesus. Like,
Okay.
What's happening?
Wait. What was it? Jesus, I'm rolling with you. That's the one. Yeah, that was right
Jesus,
after, wasn't it?
I'm rolling with you.
Jesus, I'm rolling with you. It just sounds like I don't know, like some crackheads that got from the corner to just be like,
I don't know.
Just say this, you know. And then. What was it? And then after all this shit, he's like, I'm about to fuck you up. It's like you hear like vocals going over each other and just sliding over each other. And then after a while, it just like stops. And then you just hear, yo, did you understand that?
So yeah, it's like, of course not. No.
Yeah, it's like the song's like looking in on itself. I'm just like, I don't know what's happening here either, but I guess we're here now. And then look, so for that song and how insane it was, at least it was a song you're never gonna hear again, you know, like a type of song you'll
not by
never
choice.
Hear again. Yeah, I mean, no, by choice. You will probably never want to hear that song again, you know. And if you ever do hear a song like that again, you're gonna run screaming. But the point is, it's at least O.D.B's color, right? That's what he is and what he does. Then we get Getting High. O.D.B isn't even fucking on it. And it's just like,
no. What
the hell is this? Like, look.
It's just a bunch of mini forgettable verses by dudes.
Like, and I think
just some
like,
guys.
I think they're just O.D.B's crew, you know, the guys that were on the, that crazy ass song that was on the first album that was like, Brooklyn Zoo 2, where you're that down. It was a whole bunch of guys rapping. It's like, yo, the head's pulling the trigger. Bosses the falls in the business wicked. Yo, strap a lot of bottom helper is an old Mitchell killer. Straight assassin fast in the tent. But they are not energetic at all. It's just generic shit about like, we some GQ get fresh, little high niggas, let all the world know we getting high. And it's like, it's not even a cool Getting High song. It's just kind of like, what are they even talking about? Like, the final verse is about like, oh, I got this bitch. And she like helped me find out that this guy's safe was under a cement floor, but 12 o'clock knows a bitch, and a bitch never wants a bitch. It was like, what the fuck was that? So
yeah, not great.
Honestly, that is the absolute worst song on the album. That is the absolute worst song because it's like, look, as bad as all of these songs are, and as bad as I will admit all of these songs are, that is nothing. That was like, this isn't even what we're here for. You know what I mean? Like, the people who are at least here for what O.D.B does aren't even getting that from this track.
I did give lower ratings to Rollin' With You and I Want Pussy, but there can be an argument being made for Getting High that, yeah, O.D.B's not even on that one.
Yeah. Then we get the absolute best track ever made, ever, and I won't hear any less of it. You Don't Want to Fuck With Me.
Wow, no, that got a super low rating for me too. Fuck that.
Now look, I gotta have a bit of contention for this one.
Okay, that's fine.
And you want to know why?
Yes, I do.
Because I remember look, I'm a weirdo, all right?
Sure. I am too. We wouldn't be doing a pod together if we weren't.
This is the most unfiltered, insane, like, this is the essence of Old Dirty Bastard. Just the way the way he starts it with, like, you hear the trumpets, like, you know, horns of an army coming from, you know, beyond the hills. Bum, bum, bum. When I say you don't want to fuck me, I'm not talking to you girls and women, because y'all want to fuck y'all want to fuck me. Just the way it starts, like, not only him going like, wait, I have to put a disclaimer. Because I made a song because you don't want to fuck with me. But I want to make it clear, I do want the women to fuck me, but y'all want to fuck.
Yeah, but y'all do.
And just the fact that he's stuttering on it, like, they didn't do a second take. He's like,
no.
And it just the way, it's like, because y'all want to fuck. Hey, don't get it confused. Y'all want to fuck me. Like, he has to remind them.
I mean, I think it'd be a crime to get rid of any outtakes. Like, all that shit just needs to make the album if it's O.D.B, right?
At this point, yeah. It was like, and then just the way, like, he's not even saying the things right. Because he says, I stay away from danger, stay away from me. It's like, I think it should be, I don't stay away from danger stays away from me. But the way he just barrels in, I stay away from danger stays away from me. I gotta react all y'all niggas that up, like, whatever you say is a mirage. And on top of that, nigga, fuck y'all. Like, it's just so not doing anything. Like, you could tell this is all free. Like, I would be baffled if this was written down.
Right, yeah.
And because it's like this one part where it's like, I'm the law of the land. I got girls on the command. I'll get the government lost on Gilligan Island. And then we get the title drop. Best title drop ever. Dun, dun, dun. Nigga, please.
This was one of the higher rated songs for me. It's very catchy. I like the flip of the saxophone sample.
Yeah. You know
It was pretty good.
what? You know what? Fuck with me. Cause my name is Old Dirty. And then I just gotta hand it on the third verse. When you hear in the background, it's like, you don't wanna fuck with me. And it's like, all the ugly bitches, wave your hands in the fucking air. You don't want fuck with me. To the ugly bitches, I wave them like I just don't care. And he just has a thing about ugly bitches, man. Even on the, what was the the hey, dirty, baby, I got some money. He's just like, oh baby, and you have to listen real close because he says this. He says, "Oh baby, you know I'd eat the shit from right out of your ass." It's like, holy fuck! It's like dedicated to all the pretty girls, all the pretty girls in the world, and all the ugly girls too. Because to me, you're pretty anyway, baby. It's just like, oh, this just sounds like a man who doesn't have any standards. No. He's a dog, a dirt dog, man. If you're throwing him the bone, he'll take it. So, but just the fact that the third verse, where he goes like, the second verse isn't so great, where he's like, you couldn't fuck the ship up. My name is Dirt Dog, the 16 millimeter shoot you up. I'll drop an ambulance on you. It's just kind of ridiculous. But then when it gets to the third verse, when it's just, I'm the cunt breathed asshole eater. And if you let me physically eat it, it only get, and then burp noise. And he's like, I'm troubled in foods. I'm troubled in booze. Don't eat the food. And then, just a loud scream. And then, if you really want to come, the cocaine keeps the pussy numb. Just awkward silence. Yo, fuck y'all, everybody. You know what? It's just the character is so insane. That's what it is. When you make music, you know, there's lyricism, there's character, there's, you know what I'm saying? Like all these sort of things. He is maxed out the character stat and has got nothing else. He hasn't got lyrics. Yeah. He hasn't got like, you know, pay attention to what's happening behind him. All he's got is just hard personality. That's carrying all of this essentially. But just at the end when he goes like, yeah, don't ever look at my name and beg. That's right. It's like, what? Huh? What's happening? Who is begging O.D.B. for anything? To be honest with you, you don't want to fuck with me is essentially why I requested the shit, because literally everything else fucking blows. Nigga, please sucks.
Wow! Wait, no way! See, this is so funny. Like, the title track was one of my favorite cuts on the album. Really? Right after you fucking do this shit, that I'm just like, no, I didn't fuck with it. You don't fuck with me at all. You're like, this is the only reason I wanted to talk about the album. And I'm like, no, I like the title track. I thought it was catchy. And it had this little saxophone sample that I thought was cool. Right.
And especially at the end where it does that, that has a nice little like flashy color at the end, you know, with the guitar.
You know, I do admit though that the two songs I liked most on the album, the title track and I Can't Wait, are purely because of the production and the beat. Yeah. Like, I don't really care for O.D.B. on most of this album, if I'm being honest. Like, Dirt Dog is okay, and I like that he's, like, panting on beat. That's kind of fun. Yeah. And it has that one part I love so much, the, number one, I live in my mama's house. I live in my mama's house.
It's just, there's so much of that on this song where he'll just, like, repeat shit. It's just like, remember when he's like, he goes, see me at the cocaine store, copping it more. And then, okay, we get I Want Pussy, another track where, again, it's basically that previous track where it's just, I want pussy for free. I don't want no girl taking my money. I want to go back to the champagne room and have sex for free. It's like, I don't think for free. I don't think you get it for free, O.D.B. I don't think it's for free.
Yeah, and what have we decided? What have we discussed? If there's one takeaway from this fucking review, goddamn.
Mr. Blabster over here is definitely not going to be one of the guys going back to the champion room for sure.
No, not now. Not anymore.
But just remember the awkward way it starts with that little synth where it's like, what the fuck was that? Now, I will say there's one song that I do like, The Good Morning Heartache. I actually really like that one.
No.
The duet.
No.
Oh, you weren't feeling that one. Oh, you weren't feeling the soulful side of the old dirty dog.
Ugh. As you can imagine, I wasn't a fan of the lip-smacking intro. That was ick. And then I was like, just please get to the fucking song already. And then it did, and I was just like, never mind. I don't need this. I liked the instrumental that they had going, whatever that was from. I liked that, but I did not. I was annoyed more than anything by just like
whole thing. It's just O.D.B. just fucking around.
Duet.
Yeah. No, I think it's just because it's such a weirdly different energy, and it's such a like, this couldn't possibly be on an album that had the previous tracks on it. You know, it's like it's such a weird swing that it's like, oh, okay, I guess we went for it. We're doing a different color here. We're trying something and actually committing to it, as opposed to the other songs where it's just, I'm kind of singing a little bit, but anyways, then I'm gonna fuck around and freestyle, and all right, I guess that's a whole song. Like, he does that at least twice on the other songs on this album. Like, at least this is like taking it seriously. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then the last two tracks, I honestly feel are the absolute pits. Like, All In Together Now.
Let's see. All Together Now. I thought it sounded nice, but it was a fucking mess. And I wrote bizarre level garbage for Cracker Jack.
Oh god, yeah, no, this is actually sub-bizarre, yeah, with just, because it's just out of nowhere, it's just random, I mean, I guess bizarre is out of nowhere, but, like, it at least feels like it's wrapped in that's what it is. Damn, I'm giving flowers to Bizarre over here. His, at least, is, like, you know, he clearly pre-thought it, you know, he had a plan, you know what I mean? This is just like, did he just come up with that? Like, what? This isn't anything. It's like, it doesn't lead to anything. It's like, I want y'all to suck my lizard. You bitches want to fuck me when you smell my underarms. It's like, oh, okay. And then, what is it? Excuse me. There's one part where he's literally not even trying. It's like, it's hard for you to walk because you got something stuck up in your ass. Don't ask me for no cash. You better not tell me to give you no cash. Ash, bash, crash, sad ass. It's like, okay, dude, not doing anything, bro. Like, and then what was that one part where he goes like, "Sucking my dick is gonna be your chore, if not your punishment." It's like these just weird, random phrases that just pop out of nowhere, and then physically, I operate your brain to function. Give me anything that I want, and all girls want to fuck me every day, and give me that money. If you want to die, you gotta drink my sperm. The other way to die is eat a can of worms. This is fucking Homer Simpson rapping level of shit. Like,
yep.
It's goddamn awful.
Yeah.
But, you know, he says at the end, I love you girls because you want to stick your tongue up my ass, you know, so.
I mean,
he was ahead of the time, you know what I mean? Like, you know, everybody's talking about eating ass like groceries.
That's true.
Just getting on that shit by 2017. He was on that 1999, you know? So, he was, what would you rate this, Muse?
I got a 2.5.
Oh, I got a 2.
Wow, goddamn. Wait, no, you're right. I got a 2 also. I forgot. I scrolled up. Yeah, it was just a solid 2.
I was going to say, like, wow, you were nicer than this than me?
No.
Nah, fuck that.
That's impossible.
Yeah, that's impossible.
You told me you killed him.
Because look, as much as I love O.D.B, I love the craziness or whatever, like, oh yeah, I'm not even fucking arguing with anyone who would say that this is absolutely unlistenable garbage.
I cannot tell you. I am so happy that this is it, by the way.
This is all O.D.B's discography. Yeah, there's no more that's going to surprise you.
Now, there might be some bootlegs.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I mean, please, no.
I beg you, audience. And honestly, I think those bootlegs, what they would be would just be like rehashings of stuff we heard on the Osiris to the Other Side thing anyway. So I feel like, yeah, that's probably about it.
That's true.
Yeah. The best that O.D.B has ever had, unfortunately. And I think that's what it is. I just wanted to I wanted to share my frustration with someone because, you know, like, O.D.B is a crazy, fun character. And it's like, I remember as a kid being like, man, O.D.B's so crazy in those couple of moments. And it's like, why isn't there more? Where can I find more? You know what I mean? Like, me, the type of person, like, I don't like conventional pop shit. I want to hear people doing weird, craggy shit. And then it's kind of like, oh, that's why there wasn't more, because his personal life was all types of fucked up. And, like, that was reflecting in the music of, like, you know, he was barely able to keep himself together. But, you know, so people were just, you know, cobbling shit together. But it's sad because I see, you know, the potential in songs like, you know, the Woo-Ha remix with Busta Rhymes and O.D.B, where it's like, wow, this is what this guy can do when he's like, you know, able to concentrate at least a little bit and get on a track with someone who's like on his energy and like, whoa, this is what it can come from it. But then unfortunately, it ended up being like, you know, he was in and out of jail, all this type of shit. He was doing songs with J.C. Chazez for some fucking reason.
Oh, shit,
that?
Really?
Some girls dance with women.
I don't remember that. Wow.
Gym of the early 2000s and O.D.B looking as haggard as ever. Love touching butt naked skin. It's like, oh, this is so creepy crawly. But yeah, that's the thing about O.D.B. It's such a like, man, what could have been like, you know, I mean, I guess it's just like you hear the cool moments where it's like, oh wow, this is him like doing a joke with this sort of thing of like, you know, like rhyming a word with itself, you know, but doing it purposefully because he's playing into that, right? Of like the, what was that one song on, Rawhide? Gotta come back to attack, killing niggas who say they got stacks, cause I don't give a fuck. I wanna see blood. I don't care if it's period blood or busting your fucking face, some blood. And it's like, that was rhyming the word with itself, but it was so insane and crazy that it was just like, whoa, okay, well, no one else is gonna say that type of line. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I find interesting about him. It's this sort of like, no one else is gonna do this. But then it's like, when there's just no discipline whatsoever, it's just like, yeah, you maybe get one or two bright moments where when you have someone like Pharrell, you know, able to do the best they can, you can kind of get one or two good moments, but it's just like, yeah, for the most part, it's just a weird curiosity that I just wanted to inflict upon someone else.
Folks, I thank you so much for checking us out this week and listening to our show. It means a lot to us. And while we did Reviewer's Choice this week, most weeks, 9 times out of 10, we take your requests. And you can request an album to be talked about in a future episode by heading over to our Ko-fi. That is ko-fi.com/ Going Off, that's GOINOFF. And yeah, we'll review that shit.
Yeah.
Also, in the description, we got all our links to all our other stuff, our Twitters, our Patrons, our YouTubes, our individual Ko-fis, fucking you name it. It's down there.
Yeah, Ko-fi.com/rapcritic if you want to make requests, you want to do live streams. I do this thing occasionally where I'll make announcements like, hey, if someone wants to request something like tonight, I'll stream it tomorrow. So I'm like, getting that is like a fun thing to do. Yeah, just like hey, screw it, let's do something. You know what I mean? When I'm able to fit into my schedule, I'm getting better about scheduling my life. So now I have time to do things. Go person with ADHD trying to get control of their life.
Oh my god. Yeah, I hear you.
Well, you know, we do what we can. We bend like tree and wind. I'm just so glad I got to. This album is like a delusion that I've had for years, and I'm finally just going. You hear this too, right?
Yup, I'm here.
Just like the other Khalees.
Yeah, God, I'm so glad you found that. I was feeling like, no way did I make that up. Because I was tired yesterday. I fucking fell asleep like numerous times on the couch. I was like, I did not dream that, did I? It's impossible.
But until next time, dear listeners. That's it? What? Is there something else we're doing?
No, I wasn't expecting you to be done with the plug so quick. I was over here thinking you might have something else. Well, cool.
Yeah, patreon.com/rapcritic.
Nah, that's all you get.
Okay, alright. No, beep him. Cut.
But yeah, that's going off, folks. That's what we do. That's the show. And we're gonna do it again soon. So until when that happens, I'm Muse.
And I'm Rap Critic. And she's something like phenomenon. She's something like phenomenon.